Do you want to see a society that holds people accountable for their actions and creates a safer, more inclusive environment? From holding individuals and institutions accountable to creating a more welcoming and inclusive society, cancel culture serves an important role in our society. Cancel culture is something we need more of, not less. Understanding the importance of cancel culture and how it can bring about positive changes to society is the key to a better future. Cancel culture has become an increasingly prominent and controversial topic in recent years. It has been used to reject hate speech, racism, sexism, and other forms of discrimination, as well as helping to hold public figures accountable for their words and actions. The effects of cancel culture can be seen in the way it has widened conversations around social justice and sparked changes in policy. Cancel culture has the potential to shape society for the better. It's an effective way to spread awareness and encourage people to think critically about things that are going on around them. Cancel culture is an important part of the effort to fight discrimination and other social justice issues. This can inspire others to reflect on their own actions and prejudices. If people grow accustomed to being called out, they might be less likely to act in discriminatory ways to begin with. Cancel culture has become more prevalent as social media has become an increasingly common part of daily life. It is easier than ever to call out and share information about unjust practices. When one person acts or performs in a certain way, others may feel pressured to follow suit. This can lead to harmful actions being performed by large groups of people. This makes it more important than ever to call out and reject harmful actions. Cancel culture can be used to reject harmful views, policies, and actions. This can help to prevent such views from spreading and normalizing in society. Cancel culture is creating a new standard for society to prevent harmful actions from occurring in the future. There have been several examples of positive outcomes as a result of cancel culture. In some cases, public figures who have engaged in harmful or offensive behavior have issued apologies and made efforts to change their behavior as a result of cancel culture. For example, after being criticized for using racial slurs, actor Shia LaBeouf issued an apology and sought treatment for substance abuse and mental health issues. Companies have also made changes to their policies and practices as a result of cancel culture. After being criticized for its treatment of workers and the environment, fashion brand Burberry announced that it would stop burning unsold merchandise and would work to reduce its environmental impact. Cancel culture can also bring attention to social issues and encourage people to think critically about their own beliefs and actions. The Me Too movement, which was fueled in part by cancel culture, brought widespread attention to the issue of sexual harassment and assault, and sparked important conversations about consent and respect. Cancel culture can also lead to changes in the way that certain topics are viewed and discussed. For example, cancel culture has contributed to the shift in how people talk about mental health, with more people becoming aware of the importance of seeking help and having open and honest conversations about mental health struggles. Cancel culture can be used to reject the actions of individuals who are holding others back from achieving social justice. This can help to push society forward and achieve greater equality. Cancel culture gives the marginalized an amplified voice and is a way to challenge damaging narratives. Cancel culture has the ability to create accountability, especially for powerful people and institutions who otherwise seem untouchable. For a long time, our culture has not been holding people accountable for their abusive or insensitive actions. This is changing with cancel culture. People in positions of power had become accustomed to saying things without consequence, but cancel culture checks this privilege, and it is beginning to change the way we look at these issues as a society. The concept of cancelling a person is really about questions of accountability. It communicates that certain behaviour won't be accepted in a changing society. Cancel culture is not without its criticisms. There are arguments that it can lead to the ostracisation of individuals and the suppression of free speech. While these are valid concerns, it's important to remember that cancel culture is not about silencing or punishing people for expressing their beliefs. It's about holding people accountable for their actions and the impact they have on others. Cancel culture can be an effective and powerful tool to start meaningful conversations when used correctly. It's about engaging people in meaningful dialogue and becoming forces for positive change in our society. Cancel culture has brought monumental change in society, helping promote equality and social justice while eliminating damaging narratives.